fucking do that.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Qigong in the park. Let's go, baby. Okay, here we go. Bam. And then what is this? No.
We are untangling right now.
Yeah. Okay. And we need live on the Certified Health Nut. Okay, good. We're going live. And then we're looking for Barbaro, because Barbaro's going to join on my other live. We got a couple hockey players here. I love it. I love it.
Hey.
Usually, the people on the internet that are changing their lives are a little bit of older sedentary people. Big shout out to Teresa Gehring. I got 88 and 94 writing me, and then the people that come and hang out with me are alpha studs. We got Klaus and the two hockey players, Rhett and Rim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay,
All right.
You need to get up to your spot. I gotta check.
Let me see. I'm gonna get right here. I'll actually bring these puppies right here. Okay, guys, we're gonna swing away, mobilize the tissues to relieve the psychological issues. Tilt it
Perfect.
up just a cunt hair over there. There we go. All right.
Your hockey's not hard.
And then come on over here, guys, and you can see yourself here. All right, guys, we're gonna start swinging away as the construction workers start hammering and jackhammering. All right, we're just gonna swing. We're just gonna keep it simple. Eyes are closed. On the horizon, so the twist goes into the cervical units. We're just gently swinging. Now, Kirk told me yesterday, stuntman had some injuries, and he was doing the ape hands and the Zen swing, and he was very sore the next day. So here's the thing, guys. Play with your tempo. The slower you move, the faster chi moves. I have my own inner metronome. I'm a little aggressive, so I go a little faster. But here's the thing. Just if you have any kind of issues, go slower. As you see, Barbaro, who we're going to bring on right now, Barbaro has been swinging very mellowly. And so just check him out and see the way he swings, okay? Just get in there and get that swing going a little bit more gentle. Barbaro, good morning. Be nice if you put your camera on and then showed the people your gentle swing. And so we're just swinging away, guys. Gentle swing, right? Some of us need a little bit more gentleness, right? And I was showing him to do the ape hands. He inhale and let the arms float up. I'm gonna do that next, but right now, each and every one of you guys is finding your own internal medicine. What is working for the man in the mirror? What is working for the man in the mirror? You got to find that, because that was pretty telling with Kirk yesterday having the injuries, right? And then his shoulder popped. His shoulder popped. And so I don't want that. We're not here to re-injure you guys. We're here to lubricate the tissues, find the sweet spot for you. This should be available for everybody. Right? This is exercise for everybody. This is the exercise for everybody. Barbaro, are you there? So if you've got bigger injuries, just work to find a sweet spot that works for you. I mean, this is a little bit slower and gentle for me. It doesn't get into my neck, but it can work, right? Find that spot for you. It's mobilizing the lymph. I told you my friend invented the floating bed. John Huff out of Topanga, California. And children with autism are healing themselves with this bed, he told me. And he has the research to back it up. And the bed moves in centimeters throughout the night. It's floating. And it's able to mobilize the heavy metals, and then they do binders and chelators to get the heavy metals, usually from injections that poison themselves, right? So this is mobilizing the lymph. This is the purpose of exercise, right? Is to move the lymphatic fluids. The body is a pump. So Barbero's doing it. You can see he's just swinging back and forth, really gentle. The gentlemen back here, they're hockey players. They're a little faster. They're in their 20s, right? And then we've got Klaus, very, healthy, fit person. And you got me, I like to swing like this. I like to really get it moving. There's other slower exercises I do. But I'm here to tell you, look at Barbero on the Instagram, and he's got a little bit more gentle swing. So find your own inner metronome. Chi means energy. Gong means practice. This is going to elevate your energy throughout the day, your chi. This is an energy cultivation practice. You're getting any kind of impingements out of the body, neck pain, back pain. We're going to fold forward, get into the shoulders a little bit different, side to side. And you're meditating, you're feeling the cold, you're feeling the air, you're paying attention to your breath. You're scraping your breath across the back of your throat, activating the vagus nerve. We got a lot of construction here in Sedona, as you can hear. The city officials. Hey, Joe. We got another reveler here. Joe, my man from Florida, healthy guy. It's great. I'm attracting a lot of healthy people. So it's great. Here we go. Psycho Chickens Unite. Come on in, Joe.
All right, brother.
All right, we're just swinging away, the nuance to the Zen swing. All right, and then we get the fists, the hands forward. This is gonna get into the shoulder heads, down into the bicep belly, and into the brachial plexus. Just make it feel oh so good, guys. And again, if this is too fast and you got clunkety clunk, clickety click in the shoulders, slow it down, baby. You can harmonize the breath, right? Inhale, exhale. This has a different stretch, still works in the neck, but it doesn't get my shoulder heads as much because when I'm swinging a little faster, it's got the momentum that stops up here, and then up here it gets that real deep stretch. So you can do it both, right? So inhale, exhale. You get the bounce in the knees, sitting on the butt, tuck your tail a little bit. We're playing with our postural alignment. We're getting our nervous system reset. Shake that out. All right. This one's gonna fix the shoulders, but really slow. Okay, you get the full movement. It's also gonna reprogram the diaphragm. So get into a good little horse stance, toes pointed forward, and then inhale, full breath. The arms float up. You're allowing the chi to float that up. All the way to the top, breath is full, and then exhale. Feel that breath go all the way up into the upper chest and the neck last. Fill the belly first, right? Let the chi move the hands. So you're moving, not moving. You're riding the S curve of the yin-yang symbol. Exhale. So if you're like Kirk, who had crunchies in the shoulder because he's a stunt man, Sandy's working on repairing him. Inhale. What this is going to do, it's going to connect all the neurology with the motor recruitment slowly. So it's going to retrain the shoulder mechanism to fire properly so you don't get those crunchies. Remember, slow down to go smooth. Go smooth to go fast. This is a military term. And I'm here to tell you that all this stuff translates into my dancing or a more yang practice. And the Tai Chi Kata also translates. You know, you do it for 10 years, you could do it slow or fast, and you're strong in the fast because you have all the balance, right? You're practicing with this slowly. You're lifting up the leg, you're balancing on one. So inhale. So eventually this translates. For this first 100 days, guys, I'm teaching you super basics. All martial arts masters teach replication of the basics. Really meditate on that breath work. You should be full here. And then exhale and get all the gas out of the lungs. Using the belly button to drive into the heart to get the gas out of the lungs, all the way here. Scraping the breath across the throat. Meditate on the hands coming up and down. Make it so neutral you almost don't feel it, and the chi is pulling you up. The chi and your mind intention, right? Okay, since we're here, we're going to do the Stork walk, which I've also taught you guys as well. This works on the balance at the same time. It's almost the same move. So let's get those arms to be moved with chi, right? So it's a little bit more dynamic. Your leg comes up, knee comes up. You fill the cavity. Exhale, step down. You can walk in a circle or do it in place. Inhale. We're going to do this for a few minutes, so settle in. This is reprogramming. This is the real breath work right here. Everybody wants the dramatic stuff, but you're going to do yourself a bigger service optimizing here. I challenge you guys to 100 consecutive days of the Stork walk to reprogram your breathing apparatus. Make sure that you are a belly breather, not a neck and a mouth breather. Mouth breathing is sympathetic nervous system response, fight or flight. So inhale, I'm gonna go look at you guys, see how you're doing. Inhale. That's it, work on your balance. That's it, ankle stability is critical. Watch out for the goat heads, they're down there. Gentle gaze on the ground, work with your balance. I don't know too many people who can do this with their eyes shut. And if you're working on your balance, that's cool because it's all connected to your stabilizers. You want good mechanics moving forward. Optimal breath. You got the motion, so it's inhale. You're opening up the diaphragm, everything's full, and then exhale. And the other one comes up, pushes the oxygen out of the lungs. There you go. Harmonize. You don't have to think about it at all. You can't do it wrong. You'll find your rhythm automatically. Gentle gaze on the ground, putting yourself in a meditative state. And again, you can walk in an infinity or a circle. So you're meditating on the movement. Where's my imbalances? Where's the weakness? Because remember, if you don't have the balance proper and stuff while you're walking around throughout the day, your mechanics could be off. You're just optimizing your human experience. And about halfway through, let's call this halfway, switch the legs. Inhale with the other leg. Scraping the breath across the back of the throat, activating the vagus nerve into the parasympathetic. Rest and digest, feed and breed. We live in a very yanged out, stressed out world, so this is de-stressing exercise. As people that work out, we have to assess our biomechanics, our energy levels, our athletic ability. I see a lot of guys, 30s, 40s, 50s. They're a little bit more sedentary. Maybe they built their business. They get back in the gym. They want to do stuff that they did in their teens and their 20s. They get the big dumbbells out. Then I see them months later. Where you been? Oh, I had an injury. Right? You don't want to get sidelined. Know the difference between working out and working in. This is working in.
Rubber bands are perfect.
Oh, rubber bands are magical. I got 3-pound dumbbells too. I ain't afraid to use them.
They get heavy.
Well, Ben will be there tonight. He can show us some of his dynamic.
Oh, he's a different kind of animal.
That guy's awesome. Well, that's why I'm working with him. Because Ben is a unique individual. I don't see anybody else teaching what he's teaching in the gyms. A little bit, usually a little bit more systematic. This guy's pretty intuitive. He runs, he works, and he does martial arts. So all his training is to strengthen those things. And we're settling into the mundane. We have so many flashing, blinking lights, loud sounds, billboards, bling, 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 all up in our grill. Okay, be cool with just being with yourself and doing these gentle movements. This is self-love incarnate, guys. Who else has taken the time to really go deep with themselves? You are, that's why you're watching. We're reprogramming the breathing apparatus. This is probably the most important Qigong exercise I have to teach you guys because this is directly related to breath. So this addresses at least 3 of the 9 pillars that I teach, right? So this addresses breathing. This addresses movement. This addresses nature. For me, it addresses relationship because I've got people here and I've got people out in cyberspace. This also addresses thinking or your mindset. This is discipline, waking up early in the morning. And we're in the desert. It's going to be very hot as soon as that sun comes out. It's one of the only times of the day moving towards summer where you have any solace, you know, where it's not intense, where you don't have to live in, you know, indoor environments. Really meditate on that breath, exhaling all the way as that knee comes up. And opening up all the way, filling the lungs with oxygen, using the diaphragm. You're slowing down so you can really go fast. People ask me all the time, oh, Troy, you got so much energy. What's your secret diet? What's the secret herb that you take? What's the secret workout? Well, this is one of the secret workouts for sure. You do this at sunrise, your chi field is super high. People recognize. I'm telling you guys, do this consistently. All right, shake that out. Let's do a little side to side and get into the neck. So we're just gonna slide down the IT bands, touch the knee. Make sure there is no impingements in the hips, the lower lumbar, or the neck. Somehow work around it, find out what works for you. Do less. Harmonize the breath. Inhale on one side, exhale on the other. Switch as you see fit. If I remember, I'll remind you when we're about halfway through. How's that? Otherwise, be your own internal guide. So I'm inhaling on the left side, exhaling, right side. Little bit of bend in the ankle, a little bit of bend in the knee. Let's do it a little bit faster. You don't have to harmonize the breath. Get a little bit of a dynamic more dynamic stretch. If it's right for you, maybe you need to stay slow. It's okay.
That feels good.
Right? A little bit faster gets in dynamic. I like doing this in the meditation posture, going side to side. Yeah, this gets my neck and my trapezius really good. Speed it up a little bit. Remember, there's ultimately no rules. Somebody else figured this stuff out and made it up. However, if you study with the Qigong masters, you can pick up what works more effectively over time. Some of the hand postures. Shake that out. A little bit of a deeper horse stance. Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Diaz. So we get that elbow up and the stretch. So you got your groin rocking back and forth. You got the twist. The elbow comes up. The stretch goes into the latimus dorsi, connection into the quadratus laborum. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Your feet are planted. You got equal pressure on your big toe, your little toe, and your heel. You just a little meditation on the foot position, right? We were at a barbecue the other night. We had about 15 people, and somebody called for a couple minutes of Qigong. We did it for like 2 minutes, and everybody felt so much better. Like, don't make it a thing, you know? All right, open up the hands. We're going to go into the vortex, right? And you can get the hip flexor stretch into it at the same time. This gets into the pec minor, the hip flexors. See how you guys are doing. Does that feel good, guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just feel it. Feel it. Close your eyes, tongue on the roof of the mouth. You'll find it. It's almost like the hands are guiding you. With the Nate Diaz, the elbows are guiding you. All right, shake that out. We're gonna bounce a little bit. All the feet are on the ground. Find that internal shake that works for you. You see the boxers, when they get in the ring, they go up a little bit more. All right, go ahead and bounce like that. See the difference in your shoulders? This also gets all the electrical impingements out. Works on your bone density and your metatarsals. You see the boxers doing this, they're getting ready to fight. They don't want any stagnation in the body. They warm up in the locker room. They get in the ring. Shake it off. They're ready to go, baby. Okay, let that go. Now we're going to bring in the energy of the universe. We're going to put it all through our body. So inhale. Hands out, cultivating all that chi. And we bring it in, we sweep all the chakras. Just imagine cleaning and harmonizing those oscillators. Throw all the garbage into the ground. Inhale. We're sweeping all the emotional weight, other people's thoughts and ideas, the propaganda coming out of the TV, the small screens. It's all TV now, guys. Screens, as we call it in Waldorf education. I haven't had a TV in 25, 30 years. But let me tell you, in the last 10 years, I'm watching more TV than I ever have with these things, right? And how much information out there is real? We don't know. You know, until you're in the presence of a situation, it's all an illusion. Inhale. Again, working on the breath, opening up the diaphragm cavity, then slowly bringing that energy through. Eyes are closed. This is a movement meditation. You're really grounding into yourself, into your own electrical field. And this is a perfect exercise right here to really go slower. Really get into yourself. Play with your pelvic tilt. Tuck your tail. Neutral spine. Align your spine to make sure you feel good just while you're standing here and exercising. Make those micro adjustments. You make your micro adjustments now, it will help you later. This is good practice with the jackhammers. Allows you to meditate no matter what. Let me tell you, it's hard to get rid of all the fuckery. Best to make peace with it and operate as a balanced savage and saint in the middle of it, ready to respond with your abilities. You are a responsible, accountable person. Accountable for your own energy. Shake that out a little bit, go back and forth. Put your toes, your knees, your ankles together. Externally rotate. Activate the posterior chain. Tuck the pelvis. Right, find that neutral spine. Mountain pose. Flex the quadriceps gently. Pull the kneecaps off of the shins, making sure you're not collapsing. Right, it's an active pose. You want to get it active, and then you want to neutralize it. So it's like flesh off a bone is the meditation. Feel the chi coming out of your hands. Just meditate on that buzz right there. You're also working on your balance. Knees and toes together, eyes closed. You'll work with your stabilizers right there. Externally rotated, pulling your spine up. Your back strong and activated, holding you up. Neck is neutral, string on the top of the head, pulling you up to the stars. How still can you get in this pose right here? Feel that chi in the hands. Inhale. Now we're going to put all that chi into our dome piece right here. We're going to hold this right here. We're going to channel all that chi through us and heal ourselves right now. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Meditating on the chi, also on your posture. Fully active, but also neutral. This posture is going to boost testosterone and confidence. Hands over the head, lots of research on this. It's going to work on your shoulder dexterity. Really feel that tree energy. If you had to stand here for 100 years, grounded to the earth, strong standing up, but you're also supple. You can handle the wind and the rain and the cold. If it starts to get a little challenging, meditate on that. The shaking. Slowly bring those hands down. Externally rotate. Really feel your practice. Meditate on that for a few minutes. Tongue on the roof of the mouth, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Shake that out. Come back to earth. Appreciate you guys practicing with us today. And we'll be here tomorrow. It's day 71 of 100. We're going good. And so, you guys, you want to promote yourself?
Sure, man.
We got Facebook, we got Instagram, and we got YouTube. You gentlemen can if you want. No? Okay, good.
Hanging out.
The hockey players are cool. They got contracts. And so,
Thanks a lot, Troy. This is awesome, brother.
Yeah.
This is great, man.
yeah, awesome.
So fun.
So
Joe
Joe-
Metcalf here.
Joe's a stand-up guy. I met him at the local juicery. He's traveling. He's clearly fit, and He's got really clean energy. So tell people where they can find out more about you, and also, you know, what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. I live in Miami, Florida. Performance and wellness coach, also corporate wellness. So help companies have less stress, more peace of mind in the workplace. So you can follow me at Miami Made Org. Miami Made Org. That's the corporate site, and I also run a community of entrepreneurs in Miami, founders and entrepreneurs that get together to support each other. So Miami Made Org, and appreciate you so much. And Troy, this was awesome, brother. Joe Metcalf on Facebook as well for my personal account. So thank you so much, guys.
Awesome.